Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2008 Honda Accord. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. This is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, this is meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. Then you can come here and actually drive it and inspect it yourself. So this is the first time I've been in it. We'll kind of do it together. I'll go around it, we'll go under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. We pop the hood down here. We'll see what we got. I did have to go put gas in it this morning, so I've driven it for a mile or so. But I'm going to flip you around and we'll take a look at it. Alright. Pretty decent looking car. I don't see any major issues on this side. Just take a look at these tires. Tires are 50%. There might be, I don't know, there might be a little bit of a disconnect there. If there is, it's very minor. Down here, again, very tiny bit of rust down there. Let me see if my doors are open. Leather, good interior. Could use vacuumed, but the interior is in good shape. It's got a sunroof, which we'll check when we get back inside. The rear tires are very similar to the front ones, probably about 50%. The back looks like it's in really good condition. I don't see any damage. And again on this side, so this is a really, the car looks like it's in really good condition, which is kind of typical for Hondas and Toyotas. Most of the time, people take care of them. You've got a little bit of, this chrome, it's like a chrome tape is what it is that they put on there, so it bubbles all the time. Let's get my hood open. So this car looks like it has 100,000 miles on it. This car actually has 251,000 miles on it. Again, for a Honda, not the end of the world, but it does have some miles. Other thing I also noticed was the oil change is due pretty quickly. According to the sticker, they hadn't done it at a Honda dealership, which is again another good sign of someone taking care of a car. When they take the car to a dealership, they get top-notch service, top-notch quality. The people there know what they're doing and all of that. So it was due at 249, but it says it's not due till October of this year. So I don't know what the deal is. But anyways, according to the computer, there's 10% oil life left. You got a check engine light, a VSA light, which is like a traction control light, and triangle light, which I don't know what that means. And a seatbelt light, which I'll take care of that. Alright, then we've got this fancy screen up here, which I think is the radio. Well, here, see, the radio's down here, and it works. Your temperatures are down here, your clock is here, air conditioning works. Turn the temperature up, maybe. There's a lot of buttons on here. Okay, maybe this is temperature. Okay, so it's got dual temperature. Okay, there we go. Turning the temperature up on this side. I'm going to turn the dual off. See if I can see if I got heat. I think my guess is that's a nav screen. There's a premium auto system. There's heated seats. Both lights come on. I'll see if mine works. I did see something on that screen when I started up, and it was like the typical disclaimer that says, don't do anything stupid while you're... Oh, there's a map here. Okay. Okay, there's that. Not gonna lie, I don't know how to work it, but this does have nav, so I don't know how to work it. I don't know anything, but somehow it's got nav, and you can figure out how to make that work. If you need if you need nav. I just use my phone now, but looks like all your screen controls are on there. So there's that. I'm not going to mess with it too much because I could probably get stuck in it all day long. We'll check windows. Unlock the windows. Passenger side window works. Rear passenger side window works. Rear driver's side window works. The driver's side window works. And we will check the sunroof, and the sunroof works. So all of your windows work, your AC works, your heat works, your radio works. Let's figure out how to change my mode now. Let's see, okay, yeah, so heat works, radio works. I'm going to turn the heat off because that's crazy. I'm going to turn the air off so I can hear. Turn the radio off. Let's see. All right. My check engine codes, I got those pulled. We have really just one code. It says 2, but it's a current and a pending. 335 crankshaft position sensor A circuit. Let me see, the other one's the pending, same one. So that is the codes. Let me put my seatbelt on. Sometimes these cars like to randomly beep at you halfway through your drive, and then they don't stop beeping. So let's go. And this is just a 4-cylinder, so it's going to get decent gas mileage, probably high 20s, low 30s. It's not going to have all your power, but it will get good gas mileage. My heated seat works. I'm also going to turn that off. I did hear a little bit of suspension noise. I'll see if I can identify it. I want to say it was like maybe a little bit of strut noise up in the front driver's side, maybe. It's kind of what I was thinking. Got a little bit of going up this hill, and I didn't feel it going to Casey's. Right about 3,000 RPMs. I'm trying to explain this. It kind of has, this is a hard one. It just has a weird, at 3,000 RPMs, it kind of drives funny. Like maybe it's not getting the fuel that it needs. Alright, let's try this. See if we can get some other things going, and we'll. Alright guys, I'm back on my 08 Honda Accord, and like recently my phone, as I think it's just when the weather gets hotter, my phone just shuts down and says it's too hot. So I was going up the hill, and I was trying to explain a little bit of at about 3,000 RPMs, but when it's shifting gears, it has kind of like a shudder. And I had this on a Lincoln that I drove, and I kind of did some research because I went to go get lunch and all of that. So it might be like, I was kind of looking at other things, and I might say it might be like a fluid fill, or like a fluid change and all of that. I checked the fluid level. Fluid level is fine. The fluid is red. So that seems good. But then I also said it might be like the torque converter acting up, because apparently the torque converter tells it to switch torque, or I don't know exactly what the torque converter is. I mean, I kind of know what it is, but I don't exactly know how it works. So there may be like a torque converter issue, and I'm not certain. So other than that, it drives really well. Like I'm driving it back up the hill again. It drives really well at like the 3,000 RPMs. And I don't think the RPM gauge does anything when it's doing it. I'm going to just show you just 3, just like a 4-cylinder, and then it'll shift just fine. But it's just, for whatever reason, when it shudders, you just kind of let off the gas and it'll shift into gear, and then you can continue on as normal. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what that takes to fix. If it is the torque converter, I know that's on my Lincoln. It wasn't an expensive part. It was only like $180 part or something, but you had to have someone who knew how to do it. So I don't know exactly what that is, but other than that, it drives good. Heat works, AC works, turn signals, left turn signal works, right turn signal works, windshield wipers work, the horn works. I didn't check the cruise. I'll check that, but I haven't heard any suspension noise. Like I told you, I heard when I went to Casey's, I heard a little bit what I thought was up in the, like a small strut rattle up in the front driver's side. I haven't heard that again, so it could have been the road I was on. I'm going to turn my cruise on, cruise set, and okay, so it appears that the cruise doesn't work. Yeah, so that's the cruise is not engaging. You know, whether that's in relation to the VSA light, because that's traction control. Sometimes that can trigger it, sometimes it doesn't. I've had vehicles that the cruise won't work until that's fixed, and then others that I don't know. So cars are funny. Every car is different. Every car responds differently. Brakes are good and solid. So this is, like I said, this is just a sneak peek into the vehicle, because at the end of the day, I really don't know anything. You know, I've picked up on a couple things, and I know how to drive a car, and so I can tell you the things that I am sensing as I'm driving it. But at the end of the day, this is just my opinion, and you know what they say about opinions. So if you guys have any questions, email me, text me, Facebook message me. My cell phone's 309-267-7200. You can text me anytime. You know, I probably won't answer you at 2 o'clock in the morning, but you know what? Go ahead and text me. It gives me something to do when I wake up at 5. So that's it, guys. Sorry it's not super informative on what this weird thing is, but that's what you get. You get what you pay for. These videos are free. Have a good day, guys.